We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with TRKA stock continuing to hit newer highs here and fighting to stay above the 20-cent area and 19-cent area, but it wasn't the only stock experiencing volatility. The overall market and the SPY did as well, and our SPY bot presented opportunities in both directions. But at 8:30 a.m. it sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 150% plus within minutes, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with TRKA stock fighting to continue this staircase effect, and we need to talk about the key levels to watch going into tomorrow and what's going on with the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Netflix bot. Our Netflix bot at 9:35 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with TRKA stock doing a full transition from the dip area into the rip area on Friday and continuing to hit bright green bars in today's volatility. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with TRKA stock under a bear indicator in the after hours here and confirming in the last hour, and the outflows have not crossed over just yet. So this is something to not ignore here, and this is going to be critical going into tomorrow. Will this bear indicator have strength and dominate over the chart after today's rejection up here of 22.50 and coming back down to the 19-cent area? Now, the bulls are trying to fight and stay above 19 and 20-cent area, but the inflows are still dominating even though they're red. And if it crosses to the downside, this weakness with this bear indicator can continue to confirm and go ahead and reflect that weakness into the charts pretty quickly, guys. And this is the first bear indicator that pops up since the bull indicator here from Friday at around 17 cents. And it's the first time we hit red bars after that full transition from last Thursday at white with red borders, as I call the dip area, into the rip area here on Friday at the highs of 22 cents. And also here today of bright green bars, as I call the rip area, right? So something to not ignore here is we have hit red bars Outflows haven't dominated just yet on the 30-minute, but on the 1 hour, these inflows are still strong. A full transition has happened from the dip area to the rip area here as we see it, and a bull indicator is still in effect, and no red bars here, and no bear indicator just yet. But when we zoom into the volatility, and this is something I'm going to watch very carefully, and it's going to be crucial going into tomorrow, a full transition has happened. The bull indicator from the pre-market on Friday for the first time has actually been canceled now, with the bear indicator up here at around 20-cent area, and outflows here were crossed over, fighting to come back up, and in the second half here, outflows are back below the midpoint, guys. I would not ignore this, and this is going to be crucial and critical here for the bulls to try to bring it back up, and if they can't, that can continue to reflect that weakness into the 30-minute as we see it, and possibly pull it downwards, and same thing on the 1 hour. So something to not ignore here is within the volatility, the outflows have crossed. We have a bear indicator here for the first time in 2 days on the 30-minute, but when we zoom out to the 1 hour, those outflows have not began. So it's going to be crucial if the 15-minute rolls over into the 30-minute to watch here if outflows begin, even though they don't cross the midpoint, but switch from green to red and start to reflect that weakness into the charts, possibly canceling out this bull indicator with a possible bear indicator. That's what I'm going to be watching going into tomorrow. Now, I'm going to share with you guys the key levels I would watch of support and resistance going into tomorrow's volatility. So the first thing is support, guys. The first support level that's critical here and things bounced off of in today's pre-market and tried to bounce on Friday is the 19-cent area. If these outflows continue downwards and continue to reflect that strength of weakness into the charts, 19 cents is going to be critical as the first support in this tight range. And then below that comes the 17-cent area where things actually leveled off, found support, and bounced back up, followed by that bull indicator on Friday's opening. That is going to be critical and crucial here. Some of the lowest points that we've hit in the last several weeks and days. And then below 17 cents, if these outflows were to begin here on the 1 hour to pull downwards and pull further away on the 15-minute to the downside, then comes the 15-cent area. So that is going to be crucial and critical. I would not ignore that, especially that the outflows have already began to dominate here on the 15-minute if it pulls down further, right? And the 30-minute is already red. It's still above, but all it takes is pulling down that 15-minute with the 30-minute, followed by this bear indicator to start reflecting that weakness towards the midpoint, possibly crossing it and reflecting that weakness even further into the charts, right? And possibly even rolling over to the 1 hour. So that is going to be crucial. Now, to the upside, it's going to be critical here, if we zoom back into the 15-minute, for these inflows to start picking up, switch from red to green, and not just sit sideways there, if not break through the midpoint and pull up away from it, reflecting that strength into the charts, canceling out this bear indicator within the volatility with a possible bull indicator, and the fact that the inflows are above the midpoint on the 1 hour as we saw earlier in the video, and they're green, followed by that bull indicator, it could create a staircase effect here if things roll over from the 15-minute into the 30-minute and stay strong here on the 1 hour, and then we could see these inflows switch from red to green, pull away from the midpoint on the 30-minute, cancel out this bear indicator with a possible bull indicator, and the first resistance is 21 cents. Then above that comes the 23-cent area, guys. It is a pivotal area of resistance. We got pretty close to it today at 22.50, and that's where things rejected the last time inflows hit highs up here of 0.03. You could see that's the highest point we hit recently. It's pulled back down. It's at 0.01. And then above 23 cents, if that could be broken through and the strength continues on these inflows on multiple time frames, it's going to be the 25-cent area, guys. This is crucial. This is going to be critical within the volatility. I'm going to be watching the 15-minute inflow versus outflow and the 30-minute, as well as the bull and bear indicators. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.